The Mamba Mentality, what is it? How do you get it? Hey everyone, I'm Demetri, and I teach basketball players how to train their mind. Welcome to the final video of this 4-part series on the Mamba Mentality, where I teach you some of the characteristics of the mentality that made Kobe Bryant so great. And the final characteristic of the Mamba Mentality that I'm going to talk about in this video is to seek challenge. By intentionally seeking challenge in your basketball career, by actually putting yourself outside of your comfort zone, as a basketball player, you're gonna grow at a faster rate than other players, and you're gonna expand your full potential. In this video, I'm gonna give you 3 ways. Yeah, that's my 3. Can't really make a 3. My hand doesn't move that way. I can make 3s, but I can't make a 3. This hand's even worse. I'm gonna give you 3, let's do this. I'm gonna give you 3 ways to actually seek challenge in your basketball career. Also, if you haven't seen the first 3 parts of this series, definitely check those out, and I'll put a link to those in the description below. All right, Mamba Mentality, part 4. I can do that, part 4. Let's do it. Okay, so as a reminder, the Mamba Mentality is a mindset where you strive to grow and transform every day. You're constantly trying to evolve into the best version of yourself. And part 1 of the Mamba Mentality is to never settle. Never be content with where you are as a player. Keep trying to get better and better no matter what. And part 2 is to never stop learning. Keep trying to learn everything there is to know about basketball. And greatness will come as a byproduct of constantly learning and figuring things out. Part 3 of the Mamba Mentality is to have a no one will outwork me mentality. You're going to work harder than everyone because you understand that to be the best, you have to outwork everyone. And the 4th characteristic of the Mamba Mentality that I'm going to share with you in this video is seeking challenge. Players with the Mamba Mentality seek out challenge because they know that challenge is what's going to make them better. Challenge is what's going to help them grow and become the best version of themselves. Because by challenging yourself, you push yourself outside of your comfort zone. And outside of your comfort zone is where the most growth occurs. So if you put yourself outside of your comfort zone on purpose, and you do that repeatedly, well, you're going to grow and improve faster than someone who tries to stay in their comfort zone all the time. With the Mamba Mentality, you actually seek out difficult things, and it's like a game with yourself to show yourself that you can do anything. Naturally, as humans, we seek the path of less resistance. We want things to be easy. Nah, I don't want to do it that way. That's hard. This way's easier. I'll do it this way. Well, the easy way isn't always the best way. The easy way doesn't always lead to growth. It might make you comfortable, but it might not make you better. A lot of the time, the hard way is the best way, because the hard way is going to teach you something. It's going to make you better and stronger in some way. Alright, so seeking challenge is part of the Mamba Mentality, but how exactly do you go about seeking challenge in basketball? And I have a few tips for you for how to go about doing that. My first tip for seeking challenge in basketball is to seek out the best competition to play against. Play against older players or players who are better than you. Doing this will push you to your limits and show you where you need to improve as a player. Maybe you notice, oh, I'm really struggling to get my shot off against these better defenders. Maybe I need to work on creating separation. Or it could be a wake-up call like, man, I need to get stronger if I want to play at the next level. I'm going to have to work harder in the weight room. You can play against weaker competition and dominate and look really good, but are you really getting better by doing that? If anything, playing against weaker competition can mask flaws in your game. It can make you think you're better in a certain area than you really are. Going against stronger competition is going to show you those flaws. It's going to show you exactly what you need to improve to reach the next level. Another way to seek challenge is to guard your opponent's best player, or at the very least, guard a player who is better than you. Not only can this teach you where you need to get better defensively, but it can teach you a thing or two offensively as well. One of the things I love about basketball games so much is that battle that you go through against the player you're guarding for the whole game. It's that game within the game. By choosing to guard the other team's best player, or a player who is really strong offensively, it can teach you a thing or two about winning that battle. And a third way to seek challenge in basketball is to set challenging goals in drills. When you skill train, it's a good idea to set goals for each drill that you do and make those goals something that you're going to have to work for, something that's going to push you a little bit. Let's say you're working on your spot up 3-point shooting. Well, as opposed to just taking 10 shots at each spot with no goal in mind, set a target number of makes, or go for a certain number of makes in a row before moving on to the next spot, or go for a certain number of swishes, and make it challenging. If 6 out of 10 makes is easy for you to accomplish, then make your goal 7 or 8. If 5 made threes in a row is easy for you, make your goal 10. And then when you get really good at making 10 threes in a row, bump your goal up to 15 and then 20. And next thing you know, you're out there making 20 threes in a row pretty consistently, and all of a sudden you've gotten a lot better. So instead of just standing there shooting with no goal in mind, challenge yourself in your drills. Show yourself that you can do anything. By purposefully seeking challenge instead of avoiding it, you're going to improve as a basketball player. And not only that, but your confidence is going to grow too. Because by accepting challenge and overcoming challenge, you're going to prove to yourself that you can do anything. You're going to prove to yourself that you can succeed in uncomfortable situations. And so you're going to gain confidence. I'll leave you with a quote from the great Pat Riley. And Pat Riley has been a part of 10 NBA championship teams, whether as a player or a coach or an executive. He said, "Great players want to be driven, to be pushed to the edge. They don't want to be cheated. Ordinary players want it to be easy." Seek challenge. Doing so will help you become the best version of yourself. You can't become the best version of yourself without pushing yourself. And this is why seeking challenge is part of the Mamba mentality. Alright, that's going to do it for this 4-part series on the Mamba mentality. 4 characteristics of the mentality include never settling, always learning, try to outwork everyone, and seek challenge. If you take on these aspects of the Mamba mentality in your own basketball career, you will reach greatness. Greatness will come as a byproduct of having this mindset. Thank you, Kobe Bryant, for teaching us this mindset throughout your basketball career. Thanks for watching this video, and thanks for watching this series on the Mamba mentality. If you'd like to learn more about basketball mindset training and how you can reach greatness just by training your mind, definitely check out my free masterclass, and you can find that at basketballmindsettraining.com/free. And finally, comment below and let me know some of the ways that you seek challenge in your basketball career. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.
Come on, man. Doesn't work. 3, damn it. I'm going to give you 3 ways. This is why they call me the Claw.